What's up, everybody? Josh Lucas, the coach, the self-proclaimed, unaffiliated, premier armchair quarterback of the Cleveland Browns. This is going to be a quick video because I feel like it's a broken record. I just keep saying the same thing every week. So if you want to know what I have to say about this game, just kind of go back and look at last week's game and you can get more content that way. Same thing, different story. New week, different chapter, whatever you want to say. But the defense has failed us. That's it. All of you people that are on Stefanski, listen, do you understand that Stefanski's offense, this isn't an opinion, this is fact. Stefanski's offense is statistically more efficient and more productive than any offense that we've had in most of our fan base's lifetimes. You understand that, right? You want to fire him because of, you disagree with a 4th and goal play call or something like that, or because you blame Stefanski for Cade York missing a field goal when he's a rookie. I don't even blame Cade York for that. He's a rookie. He shouldn't have to make 54-yard field goals all the time to win football games. But the reason that we're in that situation is because of Joe Woods and his pathetic defense. He's been pathetic as a defensive coordinator ever since he came to Cleveland. The defense has underperformed. It took, I think, 12 weeks or 13 weeks last year before the Cleveland Browns defense learned how to play defense. And then everybody's like, well, they played top 5 defense towards the end of the year. Why? When nothing was on the line and nothing mattered, like, okay, doesn't matter. That doesn't do it for me. Joe Woods' defense has never done it for me. They underperform. They can't stop the run. It was supposed to be, let's hope that our stellar defense, because there's studs all over the place, let's hope that our stellar defense can keep us afloat long enough for Deshaun Watson to come back and rescue the offense, and then we'll be a really good team. Well, I'm telling you right now, when Deshaun Watson comes back, the offense is going to look similar to what it looks like right now, hopefully without those late fourth quarter interceptions that Jacoby Brissett has been doing. And Jacoby Brissett, like I said from the beginning, he was going to be the best version of Jacoby Brissett, and we were going to get better football out of him than anybody anticipated. And we have, outside of those game-killing fourth quarter interceptions, he's got 3 interceptions, all 3 of them in the fourth quarter within the last 3 or 4 minutes of the game, trying to come back from behind. And the only reason that we're coming back from behind is because our defense sucks. That's it. Period. End of story. Don't blame Stefanski. If you do, you're dumb. Don't blame the players. If you do, you're dumb. It is Joe Woods. Joe Woods' defense is pathetic. It has been. It always will be. He's got studs all over the place. We have a middle linebacker that's out. Other than that, Jadeveon Clowney played. Myles Garrett played. Where's Myles Garrett been? I don't understand. The last 2 games that he played in, taking a week off from the car accident, I understand. But the last 2 weeks that he played in, no sacks. I think he's got like 5 total tackles or something like that in 2 games. You have to, as a defensive coordinator, it is your responsibility to put your best players in position to make your best plays, period. You can't just let them be out on an island and let them do what they do and hope for the best. No, what you have to do is you have to bring so much heat off the other side that they have to respect that blitz or that pressure or that show of pressure so that it frees up Myles Garrett. Or if they don't do that, then your blitz gets home. Like, that's what you have to do. You have to be aggressive in blitzing. And when you go through 2.5, 3 weeks of not being able to stop any sort of run game of your opponents, you have to be able to call effective run blitzes. You have to be. I just don't understand it. Like, it's not that hard. You have studs all over the place. It's not that hard. The offenses aren't doing anything drastically groundbreaking that you haven't seen before. This is typical pro football. Like, they're just running into normal offenses, normal run games, normal run schemes, normal route trees from the passing standpoint. And Joe Woods is just lost, has no idea how to stop anything. The only time that the Browns do make a stop on defense is when their stud players make stud plays. That can't be it. The coaching, the defensive play calling has to support your players, not the other way around. You can't have your players support your defensive scheme and hope that the players make you look good. No. You have to be good enough to make your players better, period. End of story. Joe Woods is the culprit. That's all there is to it. Stefanski has a historically in the city of Cleveland, dominant offense. They're top 10 in the NFL right now. When's the last time the Browns have had a top 10 offense? They're running the ball at a historic clip. And you still got people out there saying, he doesn't run the ball enough. He's running the ball more than anybody else outside of the Philadelphia Eagles. The problem is the defense can't stop anybody. Period. End of story. Stop blaming Stefanski. The only way that you can even put Stefanski on the chopping block is if he is the one sticking up for Joe Woods and saying that Joe Woods is his guy no matter what. Now, if he's not in Joe Woods' ear, barking his head off, telling him he's going to be fired if he doesn't get it fixed, then okay, maybe put some heat on Stefanski. But don't put heat on Stefanski for what you see on the field. That's baloney. That's all I got to say. That's all I got to say. The Chargers have had, coming into this game, had one 100-yard rusher in 17 games. But Joe Woods' defense, here's just a 172-yard rusher, Austin Eckler, who hasn't done it in ever. You're wasting, Joe Woods, you are wasting opportunities because you have Jacoby Brissett. The only thing that you wanted out of Jacoby Brissett was to keep you in these games. Do enough to keep you in these games, and your defense and your run game should be able to take care of it. Well, the run game's doing his thing. Jacoby Brissett's doing better than was anticipated, and the defense is just laying an egg. That's all I got to say. JoshTheCoach. Like and subscribe. We'll get more of my takes. Bye.